Trying to kill the Panther. It does escape. But the Blob... Oh my god. Now there's a Crocodile. This is the worst case scenario. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117, and today I'm bringing you a 3v3 on the map, Port of Hamburg. Typically a cluster of a map because of its terrain, the choke points that are located in multiple areas. That being said, it's still a map well liked by the community, so we'll see how this game goes. We got ourselves a number of key players. Cruisin' Kid, Bear Torpedo, Jeremiah versus Agent Rome, Commando Cart 1, and Abe the Arab. So we'll see how this fares. Kubel moving on in with Sturm. Panzerfußler as well being picked because he went Grand Offensive. Again, got a lot of good infantry choices with Heavy Tank. Now if you're wanting a Jagdtiger, don't worry, a Commando Cart. He went that. Bear Torpedo went Special Weapons. Jeremiah has picked yet. Oh, okay. Cruisin' Kid 2 picked Soviet Industry, so maybe a better, not better, the last Soviet Industry guy did pretty well, but maybe more effective, team-oriented Soviet Industry. We'll see. Penal troops being made as well, so that's a bit different, although the last guy went snipers, so maybe he'll also deploy snipers once he gets some heavy troops out. There is a conscript in mid, though, just chilling. I guess he wants to not push up against the OKW, makes sense. While we wait for the battles to kick off, playtime-wise, we're actually looking pretty good. Right now, it's about neck and neck with both sides having a decent amount of playtime. So we can't say, oh, Allies or Axis are better. It's like, no, they have enough under their belt. They can definitely go toe-to-toe with each other. Now we just have to see how they will fare. Infantry section guarding cover. Neither opponent, I guess, is grabbing territory. Like, penals, grab territory. You can get cover. Okay, there we go. They move. Left-hand side. I love Abe. Abe's like, I'm just grabbing the territory. There's nothing here. Hello? Alright, well, I got the fuel and the VP. Cool. Yeah, so he's just grabbing the territory. Anyway, MG guarding, so as well, if the Axis counterattack's gonna be harder for them. The Panzerfußler is flanking, but Penal should be easily able to outdo them, especially with the Universal Carrier. And they realize that, they're like, alright, we picked the wrong engagement. MG opening fire as well. Conscript's now coming on in to support against that push. Grab the territory back, hopefully. Yep. Now, again, maybe a snare if he gets closer. But I feel like the Universal Carrier knows that. It's like, nah, keep my distance. Penal's trying to just keep their distance as well. And right now, it looks like the Germans playing flanking maneuver, which I feel like this Soviet's gonna place a demo or something. Like, he's gonna do something very annoying. He got a flamethrower already. MG's all already there. We got multiple penal forces. 3, by the way. Grenadier over here with another Grenadier squad moving on over. Panzerfußler's moving in for the flank. Flamethrower out of range. Kubel moving in. Again, the MG has range on this. It's not like him walking on over is going to get him around the MG. It's simply not the case.
Sorry, but we're being bloody shot at.
MG's opening fire. Penal's grabbing the territory. Panzerfußler's giving chase. Yeah, I would hate to be that Panzerfußler because if you retreat, it's going to go very badly for you. Also up north, Grenadier squad met the army of conscripts and a flamethrower. Melee pushback. I'll say Ymir has gone, I almost say Ymir. Jarmir has gone mechanized sport tactics, so we could see some better infantry. And, of course, L2 Sternvik strafing run is pretty damn sweet, plus ISU-152. So very good armor. If the Soviet Industry can kick in, I could easily see a lot of these heavy tanks really doing wonders against the Axis. Because, again, Axis has the Jagdtiger, Jesus, sure, and a Tiger. But again, it's really... Oh, nice kills right there. The Panzerfußler and Sturm. Beatles maybe went a bit too far. And one squad dies. Tries to get another one. Unfortunately unable. But yeah, here's the thing. if the enemy, if they need the repairs, and they have 1 OKW, right? Sorry, 2 OKW. So they would have to really focus that mechanized to like quick repairs. If the Soviet industry is able to deploy mass numbers of their Soviet industry, it could just be instant repairs. So it has to be very careful. Maybe some good Suka bombs could, you know, stop that and neutralize some armor threats. Clicked the wrong button, sorry. But we'll see. Anyway, 222 pushing on in. I already blew up the mine on the engineer squad, so great job there. Not the first time we've seen an engineer squad, you know, have a bad case with the explosions by its own mine or demo. But I will say, Axis do have VPs. Right now, it's been a very kind of not chill, but just very small engagements. Neither side really engaging, especially against these hard positions. Mortar pick going down, so the Brits have plenty of good stuff here to counteract. Which I think Jerome's like, I don't think I should press against the enemy hard position. Maybe I should help in mid, which makes sense. 222 decides to press against the base. Not a good idea because the base MGs will still hurt it. Now, maybe he'll go after the conscript. They don't have AT grenades yet. He's actually skipping that in order to rush for a tier 3 building, which again, could allow for a T-70 or something else, which could be very effective early on. But yeah, it's just waiting. Waiting for the battles to occur. And again, we have some G43 rifles, so that's good. Maybe should have reinforced that man, but whatever. At least he has it. Mines going down in multiple areas to kind of guard. I feel like there's maybe a bit too much allied forces here. I mean, look, as soon as A. Jerome comes on in, he's going to be just smacked across the face. Because there's no way he's pressing against all this. But mid, Commando Cart could easily move in with some good forces. I also, oh my god, placing barbed wire. Let's make sure they can't go this way. Yeah, that would prevent the Allies from doing exactly that. Soviet forces seem to be just chilling, waiting for guard forces that are getting DPs. And again, behind the 222 is Grenadiers capping territory, which will give the Axis a good lead in fuel and munitions. So, hey, the more territory they grab here, the better. Now, I will say, again, one disadvantage is Abe is the only person who can put down caches. The Axis, because the OKW have, you know, more limited with that. Where the Allies, all of them can build caches, which means a lot more resources, which means the Axis could be in for a severe... oh, thank you, Big Harvey, for the follow. A severe disadvantage. MG sends the penal blob packing. And the Punctual Slayers are, once again, like, maybe we should go here, maybe we should go somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. Big Harvey, thank you. Does look fun. I'm just waiting for, you know, an army to engage each other. Because they're kind of just, like, chilling in the back, being like, hey, you charge! No, you charge! Your mom's fat! That's what she said! Why aren't you engaged? It's literally just like constantly going back and forth. It's dumb. I'm just waiting for something to occur. Finally, the conscripts charge. Little Shingy, thank you very much for the sub on that, Mark. God damn. Fine, Soviets engaged. Germans like, all right, we're done. Peace. I love how Winks just came in so far on that. Anyway, 222 trying to stop them. T-70 just like, no. And the Soviets have achieved a breakthrough. Oh my god, Jaeger Command Squad's like, hey, what I missed? Oh god, run away! Again, I don't see any tellers or anything. Nothing stopping the T-70. Is this entire side about to collapse? That would be amazing. Little headache from the long day and now waiting for Alf. Hey, Ronnie, you missed your replay. I just casted it. Yeah. Anyway, pack gun opening fire, pushing back the T-70. Conscripts being suppressed and sent packing. Soviets hopefully can place mines to stop it, but we'll see. Again, good counterattack by the Soviets. Very few casualties on their end. And luckily the Germans are... Oh my god, 222 like, guys, it's clear! T-70 still here, jackass. It's like, maybe don't engage. Just saying, Abe, just saying. Anyway, in mid, while that's going on, MG's just guarding territory. Additional forces by Commando. Are they all prepping to push this bridge? Is this the key engagement area? command squad is like, alright, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, pretty much. Stuka comes on in. Pretty effective Stuka. Knocks out the MG. Nothing stopping. Finally, Agent Rome for pushing on in. Up. They're gonna focus on the MG. Can easily wear it down with all their G43s.
A supply carrier is ready to supply.
Oh, again, hope the flight went well. For those who don't know, Ronnie was on a flight. Oh, great shots by that T-70. Look at that infantry just being torn apart. AT gun there. So again, they have to be very cautious how they approach this and hide behind the building. Again, a lot of Soviet infantry forces coming on in with a flamethrower to burn him out of cover. Universal Carrier gets hit by an AT shot. Luckily behind the wall, so he should be okay. Penal's focusing. Sending the Panzerfusiliers running away at full speed. Here's Soviet mine, but luckily they had sweepers to make sure they didn't detonate. Penals are charging, T-70 is engaging, and a full retreat by Agent Rome. Again, good job there by the Soviets for holding that territory. And now, again, we can see here they have trucks going down, so Crossing Kid is getting more and more resources, which could really help him out for putting mines down, demos, stuff like that, or, you know, recon for his allies. Meanwhile, again, in mid, we have Commando Cart trying to push up maybe against this MG, but under heavy mortar fire, thanks to this mortar pit, with 10 kills already. On the far left-hand side, Soviet forces are still holding this key area. Smoke is down, though. Panzerfusiliers are moving on in. Maybe can throw some grenades, which they are doing against the MG. MG is just chilling. Loses 3 men from that grenade assault. Again, maybe needs to spread out the Panzerfusiliers. Nope. MG retreats. And the area is open, which could allow them to take out maybe the supply truck over here with some AT grenades if they can get, you know, over there. Or they could just make the MG run away and just say, I'm good. Maybe that's also it. Meanwhile, again, we have, let's see, half-track. We have medical down. We have Panzer headquarters, mechanized. Again, we have the Stuka with 4 kills. So, again, kill the MG, but not much else. Again, if I was the Germans, I would keep trying to hit here. And as well, if I'm like, well, how am I going to be able to see that? If I am Agent Rome, I would absolutely get my ally a half-track. Get him an infrared searchlight half-track, which is not really infrared anymore. Again, it's more just a recon half-track, but still very, very good for sight radius and as well providing that recon support so you can see what the enemy has. Oh, wait. Apologies. I mean, I guess maybe smoke bombs, but they might... I don't know. I feel like the other recon is maybe slightly better if you want to try to get a better area of effect, but whatever. Good mine on the Panzerfusiliers. Lose a couple models. Looks like German infantry is losing... Oh my god. Taking heavy casualties. Stuka comes in though. Almost hurts their own men, but does hurt the allies a little bit. I think like 3 models or less, right? Oh damn, it got 5. I'm sorry. German forces are just waiting. The Soviets are waiting. I swear to God, it's just a battle for this bridge. It's like, guys, this bridge is important. Why? I'm not sure, but they keep fighting over it. Mortar sends some troops packing. Again, why are you retreating all these men? You could just reinforce with the conscript. Anyway, T-70 still holding back the Grenadier. Looks like it took some heavy pack fire. Another fortification going down, this time a Boffer, most likely to shoot down planes, so... yeah, that's not going to be great. But again, there's no action in mid. And right now, if I am on the Axis side, I'm thinking this is going to be a GG. Because middle's not been contested. I have the other VP, and they have to push against a bridge, which is very difficult. Might be a slower grind, but you are wearing down the enemy in terms of overall VPs. And right now with a 170-point lead, yeah, it's looking like the Axis are going to win this. Panzer headquarters as well going down. They well, they did have more resources than the enemy until the enemy started putting down caches and retaking this area. But still, they're doing okay. Again, Panzer headquarters has been unlocked. And remember, Commando Cart got delayed because of the Stuka. But now he has this. He can upgrade it. At least have more AA against the Allies in case the Soviets deploy the recon overflight, which we just saw. And we also saw it get shot down. Panzerfusiliers are coming back. They're like, guys, we got this. It's like, okay. Sniper is providing recon so the British can see everything that's happening. Nice mine. I love the Soviet mines. Just keep blowing it up. The Battle of Passive Bridge, exactly. That's what's happening. Oh, Sniper gets revealed after throwing artillery, but runs like hell. Will it live? No, it will not live. But he did throw an artillery flare, so of course his death was not worth it, but still. Anyway, Universal Carrier is trying to burn the enemy. Stuka is firing. Are we gonna hit the penal blob? That would be very effective if we did. Oh my god, wait, come on! Ah, slightly off. A couple models, not major. AT grenade knocks out the Universal Carrier. That's decent, especially with the flamethrower. So it's a massive investment that just died. Artillery, though, coming on the retreat could be very critical for this AT gun. Can we kill it? Yes, we do. Now, the Soviets got themselves a free AT gun. I would say that's kind of a win. Especially with them getting a KV-8 to hopefully burn back the enemy. They can drive the Germans back, and Agent Rome would lose a large chunk of territory on right. But again, middle is just, hey guys, we're just going to sit there, guard the territory, because this Brit, who should be engaging that side, is like, guys, I'm going to help out. I am critical for holding this right fuel. I am very much critical for holding it. I mean, to be fair, his mortar pit has 12 kills. It's doing some work and wearing down the infantry. But, like, goddamn, can you please push mid? Please. Now, I find it funny that Causing Kid is like, god damn it. Why do I have to push mid? Why am I the one? I feel like Rome could benefit from MG34 instead of just, you know, more Panzerfusiliers. Well, how about, Hawaii, I bring you more Panzerfusiliers, except by commando card. We have a Brumbar as well in the field, so at least Abe is bringing out some heavy armor, which, again, could be very effective against this large Soviet blob. It's also just reconning. Okay, MG's here to stop a push. Mortar, well, hold on. Jaeger Command Squad. Guys, don't worry. I'll recon. I'll check things out. Again, slowly pushing forward. Again, makes sense. You can see quite far with it. Nice shot with the mortar. Brumbar coming on in. Again, no real AT. SU-85 being developed, but not out now. MG being hit. And, yeah, Axis forces will take over the sector. We have a battle for mid. Holy shit. They're actually pushing for mid. Commando cart pushed up a little bit, but overextended his AT guns from mortar fire and also armor that just countered and took out one of the units. KV-8 now trying to burn away the Panzerfusiliers. He's trying to recrew it, but he's under heavy fire. The AT gun's gonna die. Another AT gun will be lost to the Germans. And maybe the Soviets can actually push forward and take over the territory. Yes, I like Greyshot's idea. Better, more Panzerfusiliers. Hold on, we might see some die right now as the KV-8 burns away them. MG as well retreating. And the Soviets make a move because the British won't and finally take over the territory. Hot damn. Like 18 minutes. I'm glad someone made a move in mid. Just finally. I'm happy. Brumbar killing the cache, so that's a nice win right there. 250 manpower down the drain. Axis forces taking over the capture point as well. More resources to them. But SU-85 coming on in. Can we hit the Brumbar? Yes, we do. Brumbar is penetrated quite effectively by the SU-85. Additional infantry coming on in if they can use it to keep the Brumbar back. The infantry could provide good screening, so I'm not sure why he's retreating all... Like, he's now like, alright, peace. He's not even trying to fight, which I guess he's like worried about possibly being cut off or neutralized. But whatever. Infantry will come on up, they'll re-grab the territory, and I guess the Germans will just wait for another counterattack. Sure. Or maybe they'll lock the territory down and focus elsewhere. Soviet industry does recon and identify key targets. We have a new Stuka, so it looks like we have the old one and a new one. So commando cards going heavy on the Stuka spam. Abe, again, has the Brumbar and 222, which looks like SU-85 is slowly still wearing it back. Pack gun could return fire if he had, you know, sight, but fortunately does miss. And Agent Rome has a Panther on the field, doing a massive counterattack in mid. More guys, you thought you liked the Austrian spam. What if I told you Panzerfusilier spam? Massive amounts pushing on in, grenades being thrown at the penals. They're trying with AT fire to hold back the Panther. KV-8 trying to hold back the infantry, because there's a lot of it. Panther taking heavy hits from the pack, and AT barely gets out of there with very little health. KV-8, though, without AT support, to, you know, fire against it, is easily wiping the floor with the Panzerfusiliers. Stuka comes on in, knocks out an AT gun, hurts the engineer, but still not enough. KV-8 still burning the Panzerfusiliers to death right now. Squad barely alive makes it out. We're now left with Agent Rome's forces. Another Stuka coming on in. Does kill the engineer squad to make sure the AT gun cannot be recrewed. Very good to see. And German forces barely take mid, but mortar fire is coming on in. Infantry is severely weakened and needs heals. And the, actually there's another mortar pit here, so the Brits have 2 mortar pits. Stuka go burr. You can count on Ostgruppen. Alright, can you count on Panzerfusiliers? We shall see. Meanwhile, infantry section, because there was so much fighting in mid, there is nothing protecting the right-hand side. So good job by the Brit at taking over the territory. Now again, if I was him, I would, with 387 munitions, really think about trying to do something. Oh my god, hold on. T-70 dives on it. Oh, this is gonna die. Is he not gonna die? Oh, the positioning of that might have fucked him over because of the container. So the T-70 actually lived. He should have died, but he managed to live. Anyway, Brumbar tries to push. Pack gun's neutralized by something. SU-85 is in critical need of repairs. If the Germans push, they could effectively counter this, because all the infantry is at base. There is a Katusha. It is very risky for him to do that. But again, if he hits right here with the pack gun now gone, he should be fine. I was worried because the pack gun might be here in fire and be within range, but no, he pulled back, so he no longer has to worry about that. Middle, we have Penals. They're holding the territory, and Panther, no matter how much he tries, it doesn't have the pistol machine guns, so it does less damage against the infantry, though it does have artillery you can call on in. I don't know if the Penals can hold it, especially with all those Fusiliers coming on in, but at least they decapped it. AT does hit the Panther. Are you gonna see a Katusha fire? I'll click and wait on that. Stuka does come on in with fire, mind you, and is burning both the Penals on retreat and the mortar pit. KV-8 under heavy fire from the Panther and Shreks, but does manage to pull back after toasting some Fusiliers. Mortar pit is firing on the inbound infantry with the T-70 providing proper support. We have Strafe coming on in from the Soviet IL-2 force. Will the strike be enough? It does hurt one squad, but not nearly as much as it could have. Mortar pit is barely alive after getting us, you know, toasted a little bit. Brumbar is coming on in to finish the job. Abe fires. Does kill the mortar pit. Great shot by Abe. And I suspect that with Abe's force over there, yep, you're going to see Jarmir reposition his forces to counter. Now again, T-70 has recon, so he can hopefully identify some stuff here. Oh my god, was there a teller by that building? Holy shit, that's hell of a good positioning for that teller. But hey, nice. SU-85 is out of commission for a little bit of time. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I need to pause this for a second. What are you doing? No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. He's like, guys, he's casting the replay. He won't see me go for the food. It's the other cat's food, but I'm hungry. Oh my god, my cat still has yet to eat breakfast. So, I'm just like, really? Really? Anyway. I'm not doing anything. Look at my face. Of course I'm not doing anything. Alright. Anyway, Beaufort does manage to hurt a lot of the Sturms. Send a pack in T-70 as well. Try to hit him. Again, Axis are slowly wearing down the allies still, so good job there. KV-8 is back. 24 kills. He's done a really good job with that. But a lot of AT coming on in, so we'll see how effective it is. Recon's out. KV-8 will start burning the AT guns. Again, nothing to screen it, so we could see it. Actually, yeah, KV-8 still uncontested now amid with the AT guns gone. T-70 providing fire. Stukas, by the way, have 16 kills, but need to do a little bit more in order to really curtail this. We have a lot of repair facilities down, so again, they can repair a lot of the armor very quickly without needing any... Oh my god, this T-70 is going to die. I have no idea what... I think that was a misclick. Or he was going for the Stukas, I'm not sure. and just went the wrong way. I don't know. KV-8's now charging. He's trying to burn back the infantry. Is now up to vet 2. Infantry section got the territory. Now needs to get the hell out of there. The Soviet is prepping with his army. He could do a lot. If he throws some AT grenades on there and then get some guard forces with their AT rifles, the button and to hit that, maybe, just maybe they could take that out. But again, we'll see. Right now, KV-8 is still in mid with penals. Again, not pushing on in, which is a little bit weird. Pack guns being brought over by Abe, which again, good job being a nice, helpful teammate. Coming on in, the pushback. There is a flare out, so hopefully they can see it. And they, oh, I'm sorry. Turakel, thank you very much for giving out community sub. I apologize. Oh, did you give it out to Big Harvey? That's very kind. I'm sorry. My thing, it just said Big Harvey sub, so apologies. Katusha opening fire. Does kill the Punctual Slayer squad. Suka hurts his own men. KV-2 on the field. Hits the Panther. Massive battle as 285 coming on the flank. God Sniper. No sniper yet. Good mine, though. Holds back the blob. The Punctual Slayers coming in the flank. Again, we have a small push by the Soviets while everything's going on. MG looking the wrong way. Plane almost collides into some of their men. Guard forces advancing with conscripts and guard forces. Can they knock out the mortar? Grenade is thrown. Abe could lose a lot of men here. Loses a vet 2 mortar. That's a big loss for a very good mortar. Infantry section are holding mid. German forces have taken severe casualties across the whole front. Now the MG is trying to reposition. Again, they have AT, so they could hurt the 222. Conscripts need to oorah! Oorah! He oorahs around the MG. Molotov cocktail is next. DPs fire on that 222. Nice, it's buttoned. Can we get a AT grenade? Jarmir showing what he can do in open terrain. Hot damn. 222 is sent packing. He can easily grab this territory. Again, the rest of his men are pushing against the the Grenadier forces that are trying to hold him back. Not enough Sturms, though, will try to take mid under mortar fire is unlikely. Panther charging, seeing the smoke. I guess he thought it might be actual smoke or, something. Unfortunately, that Sturm immediately died for the KV. Yeah, KV-2 is no joke. Artillery fire coming on in thanks to Panther's ability. I love how these Soviets have two, Raketenwerfers. They're like, yes, thank you, Germans, for your amazing AT guns. It really is quite effective at murdering you. KV-8 now trying to burn the infantry. KV-2 focusing on the Panther, maybe the blob if they keep grouping up. That can be very effective. Fire the main weapon. No? Okay. KV-8 still burning the infantry. We have a Firefly there to hold back the... I was going to say this Panther, but it misses hints the other Panther. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but that's funny. I don't know what this half-track's doing, but it will die. Firefly's still hitting the Panther. Armor's being quickly healed thanks to the Soviet industry over here. Soviet forces are finally sent packing, but nice hit from the Katusha. Hurts the Obosodatin and makes sure that they don't counterattack with what they have. Excellent job right there. Infantry section, again, needs a lot more men. No way it's going to hold back all this. Tries to throw artillery. Will cause a little bit of havoc, but I don't suspect him losing quite that much. And right now, we got ourselves what? Mortar pit with 22 kills. Again, one aspect, heavy HE, could maybe use it against this. I might be just out of range, but it does have pretty far-reaching effect, so... let's see. If that's the range, maybe it can go, like, here. So it might just barely be out of range. But hitting armor that's healing is always good. KV-2 moving back. KV-8 on standby. Here comes the Stuka. Good barrage. Kills a penal squad. Excellent job there. Although, Krausen Kid has 1,000 manpower. So he's not hurting, really, from men. Though a large Panther force, will push back the KV-2 and KV-8. AT gun, though, is on standby to make sure the KV-2 doesn't die. Infantry, though, is very weak thanks to the KV-8. Once again, showing that it's doing a pretty damn good job. 34 kills. Again, doing better than the Stukas, which has a grand total of 28 kills. Alright, now 31. But still, I mean, it does get close, whereas Stuka has a decent distance. So great job there. All right, is there an ISU-152? Oh, ISU-152 on the field. Thank you, chat. So now the Soviets have their big nutcracker on the field, hoping to crack the armor of any panzer or infantry blob that decides to come on in. And right now we have a little bit of everything. We have the armor and infantry. So it can, honestly, I would go with high explosive right now. I don't think the Panthers are that big of a deal. I think the infantry are bigger threats. I saw artillery coming on the left flank, but there is nothing there. So it's really just more to keep the enemy back. More so to really, you know, cause massive damage or something. Nice shot from the Panther. Even though it bounces, it does drive them away. Recon flares are active in the sector. So again, the Germans can hopefully see what the oh, I'm sorry, no, that's not their flares. It's Soviet flares, I'm assuming. I'll have to double check to see who's doing that, because I thought Panzerfusiliers would drop flares. Anyway, good shot with the ISU-152. At least it is hurting that Panther. Where's the KV-8? Oh, it's heavily injured. Okay. Soviet forces have been upped by the 7-man squads. ISU-152. Oh, helped by the Katyusha. It looks like Jarmir will take mid. Brumbar's trying to come on in, but he only has 1 kill. I just realized that. What are you doing? Firefly coming on in. Could rocket this Panther. Does. Great shot. And KV-2 coming on against the blob. Trying to kill the Panther. It does escape. But the blob. Oh my god. Now there's a Crocodile. This is the worst case scenario. ISU-152, Churchill, Crocodile variant, and KV-2 all on the front line, just hammering the Axis. And Stuka's like, just fire the rockets, hold them back. And yeah, it's not doing all that much to it. They take very little damage as they just obliterate the Axis forces, trying to stop them. ISU-152 is a bit too close, but he's using, well, trying to hurt the Brumbar. Again, this blob of pack guns is really what's it could do it. Nice grenade, and Panzerfusilier does kill the guard forces, but KV-8 is going to burn away the Panzerfusilier as payback, and Jagdtiger is hoping to hold the line. But again, Croc can drop smoke, which could stop the range of it. Need a Pershing. Well, it's only 3 players. Again, Jagdtiger has no infantry coverage, so again, artillery could easily hold it back. There is actually a concentrated fire operation that was called in, so not sure where it was called in on, but hey, good work. Why is this charging? Well, it's killing men, which is fine, but like, it's not going to hold back the Brumbar. Are you hoping to drop artillery or a grenade? I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm really unsure. Well, German forces are going to pick off that unit. I mean, Su-85 is hurting them, so that's good. But anyway, more Soviet industry going down, as although they keep trying to kill it, and they did kill a Katyusha, so that will hurt Jarmir a little bit. But again, still decent helping of fuel and resources, so not too bad. And Bear Torpedo plus Crossen can also have a decent helping of manpower, with Bear Torpedo having 1,000 manpower. So even though I'm criticizing him for losing infantry, it's not like he can't make it up. Meanwhile, the Axis also have a guy, Abe, with tons of manpower. Agent Rome is decent. They're all in the, like, I would say upper 70s, maybe low 80s. We'll say upper 70s. Great shot with the YAG and the huge infantry force. This is where a concentration operation would be great. Again, to hold the infantry back. Katyusha firing on the retreating units, hurting the Sturms that are trying to get out of there. Wearing them down. Panzerfusiliers grabbing the territory though. Pino's back with Petros rifles. I'm not sure why. I feel like they should have not, or at least had 1 squad. Whatever. ISU-152 still switched to armor piercing. Again, he could always mark target the YAG in order to really hurt it. But with the Firefly there and additional AT, I think the YAG is gonna want to pull back. Good thing he is. Stuka's coming on in on the infantry. Royal Engineers are taking a beating and are sent packing. Artillery's being called in. Hold on. Abe has not 1, but 2 artillery units firing. Again, where the Katyusha is. Though Katyusha gets some great shots against the Command Jaeger squad and the Grenadiers. Forces are being pushed back. Stuka trying to return fire. Gets the penals, but also hurts the Oval-Sedan a little bit. ISU-152 better switch to high explosive to deal with that. Artillery is trying to hit that force in order to drive it away. And by God, hits the unit on retreat and brings down the building. Excellent job there. Big choke point area. Artillery could do massive amounts in that. So again, pull back is the best option. KV-8 just burning the almost Sedan away. That's amazing. ISU-152 still switched to armor piercing. Again, trying to hit that unit. Again, conscripts can provide good sight. And if he gets close with the new Raw, could hurt the Yag Tiger. So I think if he sees the new Raw, he better back the fuck up to make sure he's okay. Smoke's being called in to stop the ISU-152 from hitting him. Although it looks like there's a small area where the smoke might not be in effect. Firefly as well as on the front with the KV-2. On the right, we're not seeing much action over here. Territory is still under Allied control, which is leading the Allies to actually have more resource than the Axis by a good margin. 35-26, 52-37. And you also have to consider Crossing Kid, who still has that truck in the back, which increases it even more. However, that might change as Agent Rome comes on in with the idea for a counterattack. Panthers, provided with support by Pun's Fusiliers, who can hopefully recon, will counter and destroy the British on the right-hand side, clearing a way for a quick victory. Or so they hope. British forces can easily reposition themselves with AT force to hopefully hold that back. The biggest issue I see is the blob. But again, we'll see how things fare. Soviet forces, I believe, have more than enough capabilities to hold mid, especially with a Vet-3 Su-85. Very nice. Katyusha on standby, ready to point blank them. Also, where's the yeah, these LFHs, as soon as this Katyusha is able, I would do creeping barrage on them. I'm just saying, so very good. Panther force does charge. The Croc is just burning the infantry alive, though. Yeah, slowly wearing down the infantry. Panther's trying to return fire, but the Croc has armor for days and just bouncing shots like no one's business. Although some of them do pen. Grenade being thrown on it, but only gets one model. Firefly coming on in, hopefully to hold back some of this armor. KV-2 as well being body blocked by the Firefly. Katyusha coming on in, hitting the armor and the infantry alike. Rockets hit the Panther, could go in for the kill shot. Can Firefly finalize that Panther's death? Come on, Firefly, you can do it. Take the shot. No, the Panther's going in for diving. Does kill the Firefly. Instead, a reverse Uno, if I have to say. KV-2 does push back the infantry, but Panther, now being Vet-3, is going to pull off, and wonderful job by him. Do we have Hold the Line active? No, we do not. Hold the Line would be very effective at holding that territory if they would have, held it, but they got decapped, so maybe that's why it didn't. British forces do lose quite a bit, but he's not done yet. He's getting double comets for retribution against the Panthers. In mid, we have battling going on. ISU-152, again, armor focus. Brumbar being hit by the Su-85. Jagdpanzer, I think, should be focused on by the ISU-152, but that's just me. British forces taking back the right. Croc is already healed. That's the repair stations have been pretty active, but it looks like the artillery is focusing on killing them. Because, yeah, they keep dying. Which is affecting Crossing Kid, because again, he can only produce so many. But whatever. As long as you keep making it, great. Soviet forces look like they grabbed the fuel, but now it's going back over to the Axis, because they desperately need that back. So that's good. Again, right now, I think the biggest issue for the Allies is the LFHs. Right now with 24 kills, 13 kills respectively, and constantly destroying, as we can see here. I'm sorry, this one, the building. So good job there. Stuka looks like it took some hits. Very low on health. Probably needs to go back to a mech building and get some repairs. They are close proximity, so it wouldn't really take that long. And I think it would be very beneficial to make sure your armor isn't one-shotted. I know Stukas are higher likelihood of being one-shotted, but I mean by the rockets. By the Katyusha rockets, I'm saying. So yeah, we have comets coming out. Looks like he just got one. Assuming he's reinforcing his infantry over here, trying to get everything operational. There's still this big force here. I'm not sure if a comet's going to be able to really turn this in one battle, but maybe with the mortar pit, again, has 30 kills. Maybe that could do it. Soviet forces launch attack in mid, but Double Stuka comes on in and kind of doesn't do as much as he really wants it to. Jagdpanzer gets hit by the penal forces. They're still advancing, mind you. Katyusha actually kills! Holy shit! Man, did I call it or did I call it? Katyusha comes on in, killing the Stuka that was already weakened. Hitting the whole front. Almost Sedan and G dead. A lot of stuff being hit, and Soviets do successfully grab mid. But now it's up to right. However, that Comet tank... Oh, I'm sorry. The Croc dies, not the Comet. Now the Panthers might focus on the mortar pit, killing the very, very good unit That's Vet 3. Goddamn. Comet better push on in to assist, but there's too much infantry. I feel like the Soviets will come in, and they are, to assist. He is braced, so he can take hits for a good 10 seconds. But again, only 10 seconds, and I'm not sure how much he can survive after that. We have a small Soviet force going left, but Brumbar needs to be able to hold that. In mid, ISU-152 is declining to go high explosive. I feel like he should absolutely do that. But Comet's over here. KV-2 is now over here. Both are still providing fire support, and that can damage armor quite a bit. KV-8 moving on in to burn away the Sturms, and they will burn those Sturms. They're going to send them packing. Panthers are like, okay, peace. So good job by Agent Rome on that push on the flank. Get lots of repair stations there, so again, he could heal very quickly. But, yeah, the Brit really needs to refocus his defensive efforts. He's in charge in this area. He needs to hold. Because right now, the Soviets doing what he can in mid. But, again, he can only do so much against, you know, a Yag Tiger and all that. The Yag Tiger died, didn't it? And I completely missed that. The Yag Tiger is dead. And I missed that. Holy shit. Where was it? Where did it die? Is there a carcass? I completely missed that. Hot damn. Okay, yeah, I don't see its carcass anywhere. It died. Hot damn, I missed that. Whoops. Whoopsies. Yeah, so, did this kill it? It has 4 vehicles. ISU-152 might have actually killed the Yag Tiger, which is not, I mean, if the Yag Tiger's gone, that completely shifts the balance in mid. Also, Commando Cart doesn't have a huge army. He does not. High explosive is active, and yeah, that's quickly killing those men. Yep, KV-2 now switched to bunker busting, or sorry, immobilization mode, which is able to make it shoot from far and cover. Oh my god, Panther's like, I finally flanked ISU-152 switched armor piercing. Yeah, this Panther has no idea the hurt it's put itself in. Artillery from the LFHs is hitting it, that's amazing. Stopping its view. And quickly it realized it went from a great position to a very bad position. It got nuked by the Arty. Wait, Arty? Wait, wait, are you talking about like the concentrated fire operation? Again, I'll go back and try to insert it into the video if I do put this on YouTube of how it died, so. 'Cause yeah, usually a big unit like that, I want to see how it died. Meanwhile, Soviets and British took back the territory, but not sure how long they can hold said territory. They do have double comets, so they do have the armor. Comet's trying to hold him back. S-25 as well over here. Katusha firing on the retreat area of the Punch Fusiliers that could really damage them if they pull back. Alright, he's retreating. Hold on. Does hurt a couple models, but doesn't get the kill. Comet's trying to get this kill. Now focusing on the Sturm. KV-8 coming on in. But they're going to pull back before he can really move in. Panthers did pull back, and I think he needs repairs. King Tiger's on the field, but here's the thing. He fucked up. Agent Rome, you royally screwed yourself because all this infantry can now no longer reinforce. You're at 100% population. You cannot reinforce yourself. You just screwed over all your infantry. That is not good. I mean, like, sure, maybe you can move in with a couple models, but, like, sure. Soviet forces continue to fight in mid. ISU-152 better switched armor piercing, high explosive in order to do that. Now look, his armor is great. Vet 5 can't complain, but still, right now you need infantry. How to mess up? I think that could change things. Now these LFHs are still pounding, and I still believe this Soviet needs to use a creeping barrage on that. I think he would have range based on what territory they have, and if he has good screen, should be fine. That's a move. It happened to me many times. Sacrifice Punch for Slayer. You could. Come on, Creeping Barrage. He's just hitting the Panthers. It'll do damage. Might get him some veterancy. It is, I mean, look, it's shooting him up quite a bit. Come on. Nope, all those rockets missed. They went around the Brumbar. ISU-152 does effectively push back the Jagdpanzer. Infantries provide good screening. So again, it's now a triple cap against the Axis, and the Axis need to change that quite quickly. Armor thrust coming on in. They're hoping to change the tide with massive amounts of armor. We have a flare going out for sight. 2 comets, ISU-152 and AT. Again, this is mainly an armor battle that we're about to see right now, ladies and gentlemen. Panther and Tiger engaging each other with the King Tiger killing the building. Comet having trouble penetrating. AT gun and ISU-152 now hitting. Infantry still far back. Lots of AT forces coming on in. And right now we have smoke and something else. Panther goes down. That is the Vet 5 one. I think it's artillery coming in, but they repositioned. Comet goes down. Infantry still there. Again, AT rifle's not going to do much to it. AT gun still trying to hurt the Panther, though, I assume. Reposition the AT gun after the infantry focus on it. Concentrated fire operation coming in on the King and the Panther. Sherm's retreating. Katusha firing at his own men. Not the best area. Well, this concentrated fire operation anywhere else serves is just there. Because if it was just there, that... Not great. I mean, it did okay, but... Yeah. Oh, Pino's coming on in. King Tiger needs to worry. Don't have him close the distance. Infantry maybe repositioned to here. Don't fire against the other infantry. Not sure. Katusha already fired. Crossing Kid. Pull it back before the King comes in. AT guns are there. King pushes up further. He could be in a world of hurt. Artillery, though, coming in because the King has Panzer Commander. He does pull back. In mid counterattack, Yag has returned and is trying to get retribution on the ISU-152. Pushing it back, wearing it down, but repair stations will get it back to operational status very soon. And KV-2 providing anti-infantry support in mid, while Soviet forces capture the other VP so they don't lose the territory. Chat, I agree, hold the line would be very good at some key moments, but alas, he did not use it. I don't know why. Probably because he doesn't have the resources. Instead, you use that concentrated fire operation. But as we've seen in multiple of my videos, hold the line is very, very good. Which if you told me 3 years ago hold the line was good, I would have said you're dead wrong. But I'm glad they fixed it. Anyway, Panzer Fusilier is now being burned to a crisp. KV-8 might kill the unit if he's lucky. Does get a couple more models. 2 more models to be precise. And again, 48 kills. Panther might charge it, but there's still an S-25 and a penal screen, so there's no way that Panther would live. He's going to have to pull back. Again, chat, let me know how my audio is. Just doing a confirmation. King Tiger turning. Fire! Misses. Damn it. Spread out the penals so that the King doesn't get like 8 models in a single shot. Only gets 1 though. ISU-152 returning fire. Can we mark target? No, I don't think he... No, we can't. Jagdpanzer and Jagdtiger firing. Easily push back the ISU-152. He needs additional support from his allies. Good kill on there on the conscript. Katusha hoping to turn the tide. Again, hit the fucking LFHs, but who cares? If you can kill some of this, great. But I really, really think you should focus on the LFHs that are currently murdering you. Sounds same as usual. Thanks, Y. Sounds good. Thank you, chat. Just making sure. I just want to make sure I'm not blowing my speaker or anything like that. Anyway, S-285 opening fire on the Yag and the Jagdpanzer. On the far right, we have a King Tiger, but the rest of his forces are back. Luckily, with the Panther dead, he can finally fully heal his Panzer Fusiliers. Croc is on the field, but artillery hitting this sector. Middle, we have guard forces firing. Holy shit, is he actually hitting? He hit the Pioneers! Oh my god, that's great. But we have artillery fire now hitting your Katusha. Get the hell out of there, man. Oh, kills the Soviet Industry Repair Station. That's nice. Again, needs more, but he is producing it. So, and he has 1,100 manpower. So, causing Kid doing very well for himself. ISU-152 is still in mid. Neither side has it, but 2 VPs are held by the allies, slowly wearing down the Axis. ISU-85 bounces off the Yag. Yag does not return fire because he doesn't have sight. Croc is seen by flares. Get Panther charging on in. Comet's there with the Croc that can hurt the infantry. I think he will be okay. Both are there as well if he pushes up any further. King Tiger's trying to push up. Great shot on the Panther. Wears it down. King Tiger, though, is moving on in against the AT with infantry supporting. Great job. The British is close to breaking because his infantry have to retreat all the way back to base, giving the OKW player a small window of opportunity to hopefully take back this sector. And with the other counterattacks, the allies will now start losing their VPs. So that could be very, very bad for him. He needs to do something quick. AT guns are set on up. Great shot by the King, just obliterating the AT gun. Croc gets the Panzer Fusiliers, more recon players going active, so they can continue their assault. Again, maybe hit this position, which is more of a medic station, but still. Artillery misses. Croc moving on in with the KV-8, burning away more men. Again, can't really use AT grenades if you die beforehand. More repair stations going down for the Soviet, but British counterattack. Katyusha coming on in, all the retreating infantry as well. Are we going to see a King Tiger die right here? Comet does not have war speed, though. If he had war speed, I think he'd get behind. We do have some mines, not in a great position to hit the King, though. It's just way off. Drop smoke. King Tiger could fire through it. Will he be able to hit it? He's trying to aim. Misses the target, and Comet does successfully escape. Trek team did die, though, it looks like. And Soviet forces, hopefully, or Brits can move on in. Over here, we have artillery. Close hitting the Katyusha. Does hit the Katyusha. What am I saying? ISU-152 did move to mid. Yak Tiger is marked, making it forcing itself back. Soviet infantry are taking mid, hopefully to stop the bleed, and left-hand side as well. MG is injured. Hold on. No! Katyusha fire has hit the either side of this. I'm just saying. I will say it once. I will say it again. I will say it 15,000 times. There needs to be some sort of allied, counterattack here, because they have like 60 kills. They need to take this out. It would really help the Soviets on the left-hand side if that's neutralized. Hell, it would help all players if it's neutralized. Though, again, pointing it out, Bear used a lot of his manpower to reinforce his men and take over his side again, but he doesn't have a lot of reserves. Neither does Commando Cart. Both have about the same population. Jeremir and Abe have a decent helping, but again, Abe has 1,400 manpower, so very good job there. Jer is about 600. About the same as Agent, but he's at pop cap. Jer is not. And Causing Kid also had burned through a lot of his manpower for those repair stations. ISU-152, Vet 3 now, hitting the Yag Tiger. Return fire. It is actually pretty low. He might actually want to start pulling that back. Same thing with the ISU-152, but again, it is pretty low. And it will take a little bit of time for the Yag Tiger to become operational, whereas I feel like with the amount of repair stations that keep going down, the ISU-152 will be back quicker. Katyusha, I am begging you. I am honestly begging you. Please, Creeping Barrage. That. Like, you would even hit the Brumbar. That would be massive. Or hit the Stuka. Like, just saying. It has 69 kills, by the way. Nice. Infantry being hit by the other Katyusha by Causing Kid. Sent packing. Guard forces can hopefully take mid. KV-8 moved on in. 55 kills. Not too shabby. Again, 27 for the KV-2. Big counterattack on right. I hear a Stuka somewhere. I'm not sure. ISU-152 is hit by the Stuka. Yagpanzer going in for the kill. Can he kill the ISU-152, or will it be a bad attack? Been marked and pushed back. KV-2 providing support with infantry. On the far right, though, the penals are not there. But doesn't matter. Croc kills the Panzer Fusiliers. King Tiger heavily damaged. Agent Rome lost all of his Panzer Fusiliers except for one squad, really reducing his combat capabilities. They get a new Panther, though. British, though, held the line pretty strong and is holding on there. KV-8 burning the infantry as a Panther dives the ISU-152, dropping smoke. Penal soak. Oh my god, it could kill it. ISU-152 goes down. Satchels hurt the Su-85. And the infantry sent packing. That's a hell of a dive, but it is worth it in terms of trading. Now, the question is, can Jarmir get a new ISU-152? Yes, he can. If we look here, it takes a few minutes, but he will have enough resources by that time if he saves his manpower properly. He did just now, but he used it to get another conscript. However, if he keeps losing men left and right, that's gonna put him in a really bad state, and that might stop the unit from being deployed. As well, the Yag Tiger is still alive. That was not worth losing a Panther. I would say that was not worth losing an Engineer. But right now, that Panther can be easily replaced. Abe can easily get a new Panther. Sharmir is going to take... Actually, he's using a lot on manpower, so no, he won't be able to get a new unit. Nice grenade on the retreat, by the way. But Yag Tiger now has no competition in mid. KV-2 can't fight a Yag Tiger. There's no way. Fires right through, easily pushing it back. Yag Tiger is a beast now and has no effective counter. Unless they mass produce our AT. And the AT forces have been repositioned to hold back Agent, who has garnered enough armor support. Now, if the allies can hold the VPs, they're fine. However, if they continue to be worn down on the flanks, and middle is just uncontested, it could go very differently. MG34, no, he's not gonna pick it up. Okay. Katusha does wear down some of the men and has to dodge Katusha fire. Sorry, LFH fire. Please use creeping barrage. Please, I'm begging you. Hit here, kill it. It looks like he just repaired the LFH, but just say it. Guard forces are holding back Gilbert Sadat with no upgrades because he doesn't have the resources for it. On the right, oh, Stern goes down. That's gonna take longer for repairs. King Tiger's half dead. Panther's barely alive. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think the constant attacks are gonna do well over here. If the plan is to keep him, if some players over there, they might work. Without the ISU-152, the Panther has nothing to fear about hitting it. So now, this push is actually more viable. He could button, but he doesn't have the resources for it. He is AT grenaded though. The Icons are coming on in. Guard force need to focus! SU-85 trying to like do a deja vu moment, get the hell out of dodge. He might kill this Panther with the guard forces. Fire again! Holy shit! Misses with the Panther. Come on, kill it. Focus! Yes! SU-85 still alive. How? I don't know. Holy shit. No, he's decrewed! They finally hit that Katusha firing very close. Trying to hit the Pioneers. Actually successfully throwing them off. Guard forces! Come on! Fire! Get conscript on there. Throw an AT grenade. Do something. Separate. Brumbar hits the guard force. Go for him! AT grenade, that son of a bitch! Yes! Jagdpanzer's dead. Hell of a play by Jarmir. Now he will send his force back in. S-25 recrewed. We'll probably die here to the Brumbar, but still. Oh no! You think that will stop me? I have a comet to help me and you've been AT grenaded. Prepare to die. And yeah, no infantry support. There's a Panzer IV and Yag Tiger coming on in, but this Brumbar might die if the comet can pen. He dropped smoke on the flank, and I think he'll be safe. Come on! Alright, without smoke, he's gonna die. But he did get the Brumbar. And he can get a new one, so at least there's that. Katusha is still there. Vet 3 now has range to hit the back line. Conscripts, don't sacrifice it. Please don't sacrifice your conscripts. Thank you. Guard forces there with DP should easily kill the guards. Big battle in mid. KV-8 came on in. They satcheled the Panzer IV, and now AT grenades are AT rifles are hitting it. Panther charge coming on in. KV-2 needs to pull back. Oh no, they actually pull back. Okay, maybe it's just coming in to scare them. Lots of losses on both sides. Population-wise, we're looking in the upper 70s for the Allies. Axis are in the upper 60s. Still holding the VPs with the guard forces, showing how amazing they are. Agent Robe's like, alright guys, I'm sorry, I'll fight on the other flank. But now the Brit is uncontested. He can push up and take a lot of territory with some of his men. But nope, instead he's like, alright, we need a big gun. I'm making a big gun. 70-pounder becoming operational. Penals under heavy fire. Something just died here, I'm not entirely sure. I think it was the... Oh, 222 died. Okay, so they have less recon and anti-air. Concentrated fire operation coming on in. It's going to hit here. Is it going to do much? Stuka, by the way, 75 kills. Yeah, Tiger's at Vet 4, so it's doing pretty well. Yeah, just artillery hitting the whole area. Now he does 70-pounder. What a match. It's only getting closer. I agree. VP-wise, again, still under ally control. The guard force have done so much, but now with the king here, I don't think he can hold. He's going to pull back. Smart, I mean, yeah. But now if the 70-pounder can back it up, I think they could retake mid. I think it's a little too far back. Maybe a little more up would have been better. But Yag Tiger will need to pull some of his men back. And also smoke. Remember, the Croc can drop smoke to block sight. Engineer's not going to take mid. But again, drop smoke on it. Maybe with some AT fire if he gets a lucky shot with the 70 pounder. Give chase. Give chase! No, damn it. He's too smart. SU-85 though, returning fire, although Yag. Vet 4, nothing to, you know, just... Oh, 70 pounder actually gets a shot! Holy shit! Yag Tiger's like, alright, I'm out. Yag Tiger's down to about a third of its health. Artillery now focusing in this sector. Repair stations are down, so the armor can be quickly healed. KV-2 still there. Again, firing long range against the enemy position. Nice shot on the Panzerfusiliers. Lots of heavy infantry in mid. Croc moving in once again. 70 pounder fire on the Panzer IV! Does hit it. Infantry grouped up, needs to separate. Panzerfusilier dies of Katyusha fire. Nice job there. Is he doing a creeping barrage? No, he's just normal. Lots of artillery coming on in. A lot of infantry barely alive. Croc, again, needs to drop smoke, in my opinion. Yag Tiger half dead. Slowly getting repairs. Royal Engineers grabbing mid. With the ISU-152 back in action. He's switched armor piercing, but still. It's going to be a hell of a fight. 70 pounder's still there. Hitting the Panther, driving him away. Again, it's keeping a good screen against all that armor from really doing much. The Croc is able to just go wild against the enemy and make sure the enemy positions or the enemy infantry can't move in. They do return fire, but ISU-152 and 70 pounder. Oh, it's braced. Never mind. Oh, but the penals move in. Panzerfusilier might die to penals. That would be unfortunate. Panther charging. He does retreat though. Not sure why he retreated both, but whatever. Attempts on the left are not going to go with the MG and King there, which are just, you know, guarding the area. Panther charging on in. 70 pounder still alive, buddy. Yep, down to about a third of its health. Conscript's still there to hold the territory. SU-85 also hitting them. I don't know if you want to be that Yag with that health. I really, especially with guard troops right there on your flank. ISU-152 hitting the armor, trying to keep it away. Good bundle grenade right there. But Katyusha gets revenge. Sends the elite infantry packing, almost dying right there. Panzerfusiliers might die. Separating the infantry, good grenade, brings them into the Katyusha's fire, but right as it ends, another grenade could be thrown. ISU-152 hitting him. Armor push coming on in. 70 pounder still firing. Panther barely alive. That's Vet 5! Buttons! Guard troops did die. Can we kill it? Yes! Vet 5 goes down thanks to the ISU-152. Flamethrower burning the Panzerfusilier, though we do lose another guard force. Those elite guards are with them holding the line. Katyusha's now in harm's way, but the RAT returning fire quickly, wearing down the Panther's health. There's a mine. It's a teller. Yag Tiger coming on in. 70 pounder is operational. Oh, guns fire at will. Vet 5, Yag Tiger though. The AT line is hitting. Panther barely alive. Panzer IV as well. Now all the AT is going to hit that Yag. But the allied armor is injured. It needs repairs. Yag Tiger has no gun. It needs to heal itself. KV-2 actually telling it the fuck off. But again, allies losing a lot of men in those engagements. We're talking about an army now that, well, actually no, what, fuck it. Crossing Kid has a lot of penals now coming on in. Croc is still there. Again, lots of repairs. 70 pounders still not dead. Where the fuck is those LAFHs? Oh, they're now focusing on there. Okay. Repairs going, sorry, they're trying to hit the KV-2 of all things, but I don't think that's a good idea. KV-2 gets a great shot on the Obosadat. Katyusha goes down. King Tiger, what an amazing flank. Although guard infantry and stuff could move on ISU-152 if they focus there, should be fine. Again, penals are slowly wearing down the armor. AT rifles as well from the, tank hunter force of infantry section. Fire? No, normal Stuka. Panzer IV barely alive. I'm not sure. AT rifles, come on! Little more! Little more! Yes! Great shot with the SU-85. Vet 3 coming in clutch, killing the Panzer IV. King Tiger taking a lot of hits from the ISU-152 being pulled back. AT grenade being thrown! Can't lose infantry. Jarmir cannot lose this infantry. He is seriously down. ISU-152 going for the kill on that Brumbar. Can he finish it off? Needs one shot for one goddamn kill. Takes the shot, or can he see it? Kills the Brumbar. Again, Abe still has a lot of resources but he can't keep losing it as well. And there's a plane crash. Oh, wait! Massive push in the other flank. Again, Axis close to losing, but with a sudden and massive push in the other sector, the British is unable to counterattack. His forces are drawn into mid. 70-pounder cannot position, and this position is still guarded by the MG. So, Allies in a dicey situation where they need the right-hand side. Concentrated fire operation comes on in, may have killed his own AT gun, but also our infantry taking a lot of hits from artillery. Croc pushing back the Panzerfußleger needs additional AT fire to hold back those Panthers, but it does not have it. 70-pounder repositioning, again, technically could be in range if they dive. He is diving, but 70-pounder's not set up. There is nothing coming in to protect these units. 70-pounder set up, Su-85 repositioning. Right as they leave range, 70-pounder is set up. Damn. Jagdtiger's now moving on in as 70-pounder's out of position. ISU-152 could hold it back for a time, but he needs something else to go in for additional blows. Penals couldn't do it. One squad here, another squad over there to hold it back. ISU-152 takes a damn good shot to the side, although Volk squad dies. Commando cart does not have the men as well. And Jagdpanzer are very low on health. Oh, Penals! Diving the Fusiliers! Sorry, the Werfers. Nice kill on that Werfer. Abe sacrificing so much manpower for armor, but just losing it left and right. On the far right, Royal Engineers grabbing territory. Tank Hunters coming on in. Again, they are effective against the units if they have the Piat forces. They do not, so Panthers will take some damage, but not a lot. Again, don't know why he's retreating. He needs that unit there. Croc moving on in. Middle under their control. Allies regain momentum and putting pressure on the Axis. We have a small counterattack with Panzerfußleers and a Croc there. He needs good screens. He needs additional men. Penal's trying to hold mid. Again, ISU-152 still providing support, and Su-85 getting heals. Nice Werfer and Stuka Barrage killing a Penal squad. We seeing a satchel? No satchel, just retreat. Katusha diving. I have no idea why he's diving that close, but a good Katusha barrage at point blank could kill it. He is point blanking! Oh my god, that Grenadier's gonna die. Oh wait, how's it not dead? Well, here it goes. No, it doesn't? There we go. Massive push on the right-hand side. AT trying to wear him down. King Tiger, Vet 3. Trying to fight. Croc needs repairs. Get closer to the repairs! I have no idea why he's there. Anyway, probably focused on this. He's trying to hold on to the territory. Again, Axis have regained momentum. They decap mid and the right with holding the left. They might be able to keep this, but if the Royal Engineers get onto that territory, it's GG. Panther has lost his main gun. Other Panther very low. Comet bounces. Again, the Brits need something, and fast. Comet trying to kill the infantry so the Royal Engineers can grab the territory and move on in to throw AT grenades, which is actually not a bad idea. In mid, Panther charging, kills an Su-85, though again, stuck. A lot of armor in disrepair. 70-pounder, look the other way! King Tiger's outside of range. Artillery holds back the infantry. Royal Engineer squad needs to get on there. Move back to this, they're not doing anything! Although the Su-85 will take it. Right now it's a battle for mid, and right now Jarmir lost his ISU-152. He lost his Katusha. He lost a lot from that push on the side. KV-2 though is trying to help in mid. 70-pounders back in mid, but he needs infantry to hold this position. It is super close. Nice shot killing the Pioneer, stopping the repair on that Panther for at least, or slowing it down greatly. Again, King Tiger moving on in with some men. The Brits have something left they can throw. The Croc is, relatively speaking, operational. Send it in. Soviet forces are trying to stop. Actually, they do manage to decap this area on the left and are trying to stop this MG, but they're kind of like all over the place, so I'm not sure what the hell is going to happen. He's, well, going immobile to try to hold him back. Grenade could work here, but I'm not sure. He doesn't have the resource. He doesn't have it active right now. Royal Engineers moving on in. King Tiger's being sent back. Croc, where are you? Move in. Penals are taking this position with the skin of their teeth. Holy God, the Soviets and Brits might be able to hold this. That's it. Infantry being pushed back. If the Brits can grab this and hold the line, for God's sakes, they might be able to win this game. But King Tiger's still being an annoyance. He gets a great shot. MG suppressing. Middle's under Allied control. Again, there are 5 points remaining. KV-2 still trying to provide that support. 70-pounder hitting the Panther on the side. Infantry's down to nothing. AT forces need to move in now and hold that territory. Croc. MG decides to move on up. What the fuck? He won't hold the line. MG moves on in for point blank. Croc burning the troops. AT needs to move in. Comet needs to move in. 70-pounder still providing that support. Wait, what? Oh! Decapped in mid and with the other territory. It's not because the Allies didn't try to hold the territory. It's because literally they had nothing. And the Allies lose the game to the Axis with such a close game. Again, if the infantry would have just held off here and the British held it, they would have absolutely held the line. Again, hold the line, I think, would have been critical in this area and could have won the game if Barrel Torpedo would have used it. But alas, it did not. Yeah, hell of a game. Hell of a game. Commandant K19 says that was good. Yeah, I agree. I very much agree with that sentiment. Thank you as well for the GGs by Nerd and WXG on that. But yeah. Artillery by Abe, 134 kills. Needed to die, and the Katyushas refused to LFH it. Refused to Creeping Barrage it. Top damage goes to Commando Cart, 251 kills, but that is, again, beaten by Abe. On the other side, Jarmir got top damage. Makes sense with the ISU-152 and SU-85, those kicking ass. And the guard forces. Let's not forget about the guards. But most kills goes to Crossing Kid. Again, KV-8, KV-2, I 100% see it. No, I missed the ending. I got hit with 3 commercials. Who won? The Axis won the game with 11 points. They were able to decap it just long enough before the Allies managed to completely, just have enough infantry to take it over. It was close, but the Axis won in the end. Again, I do want to give a special shout out to, excuse me, one second. Excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, I believe it was Commando Cart that submitted this game. I'll verify that, but, let me verify. Anyway, let's double check the rest. We have Commando Cart. Yeah, Tiger actually did pretty well. In the first, yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. But yeah, he got absolutely taken out. So again, you need to come back. You need to do, do a better job with it. So we'll see how he needed to keep it alive and protect it. And I feel like in the second half, he did a pretty damn good job with it. So again, not too bad. In the meantime, I think his Stukas in the beginning were okay, but then in the end, I think they started doing a damn good job at counterattacking and managing to turn the tide. Yeah, it was Commando Cart. Thank you. Okay, so Commando Cart submitted this. Sorry. Anyway, next up, we got ourselves Agent Rome. His Panther charges actually are pretty good. You got a number of kills with them and a lot of damage. And Punchful Slayers did fine, though, again, did lose quite a bit. Crossing Kid, SU-85s did pretty good. And, hey, never died, so good job on that part. Bear Torpedo, again, AT Guns did okay. I think he was a little bit more iffy, but I think in the end, he started making up for it. ISU-152, again, top damage. Again, very good, but I will say, did lose him in the end. Although, I will say, my favorite unit of his was his guard forces. I thought they did a really good job at holding back enemy forces and killing armor, if we recall. But no, solid game. Solid game. Fantastic. I can't complain about that. So thank you, Commando Cart, for submitting that game. And again, if you guys want me to cover your replay, submit down below to my Gmail or my Discord. Anyway, this has been Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, that's for YouTube. Hello everyone, before y'all go, let's give a special shout out to Patreon supporters, Aphyria, Joey G240, Little Chauj, Milam, Tony B, Pyroshark, ShinobiWarrior, and Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and allowing me to keep doing what I do. So thank you. This has been Greyshot, his amazing patrons, and I'll see you all next time.